Okay, let's do a little mic test here. See what's going on. See if we're live. Our mic is working. Okay, let's do it. It is working. Let's pull up the chat. There we go. Um, uh, Chat. Now, can I make it so this chat is always on top? Great if I could put it like here. Would be like always open. Settings. Nothing there. Try and make it small. Here. Do this. Yeah. And music. Okay, so today what we are going to do is expand the base. So I turn this down a little bit. Because we are running out of room. You can see there's only a small little portion over here. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I want to move this. So I'm going to move all of these. Gonna grab all these drawers and these. Where did it just drop out of there? Oh, okay. Robot arms. Let's go ahead and put down some of this stuff over here. The extruder needs this upgrade, the storage cover. All those go in there. Bender, wire mill, chemical bath, lathe, centrifuge. Okay. Do like that. These I'm definitely going to leave here. Don't need to leave live exposed wires out. I think I'm actually going to push this one more over. So that's going to go there. Actually, I think this is going to go here. That's going to go like that. One more right there. No. Let's see. Centrifuge, macerator, wire mill, assembler. Does this wire does not go anywhere. Guess I had an extra wire. I don't know how. Chemical bath and lathe. The assembler, I had some fluids in. That can go in there. These are going to be attached to these guys. Let's get 2 more LV robot arms. Screwdriver, we're going to import. Did I not put one on there? You get put on the other side. I got put on the wrong side. Import. There we go. Okay, and then over here, this needs to be moved. That guy will go there. Okay. Now, grab some wireless connectors. P2P. That's gonna go there. And memory card, wireless. I need a cable. This guy has 26. Take that. That's gonna connect right here. Like this guy to this. HV 16 amp converter. That's not enough space. I need 1 on each side before I get to the drawer. No, that's okay. Yep, that's correct. This is not correct, though. That should go there. This goes here. I feel like this connection is better suited, not for right there, but up here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Let's grab our aluminum wire. That one was too far. Okay. These get hooked up here. These are the manual machines as far as HV goes. Those get hooked up there, and let's switch this to, is this way? No, this way is all black. All right, so got that stuff moved. The next thing that I want to do, actually, we'll grab an interface to put down here. There are a couple of things that I want to make here. Because I'm running low on items. What are these? I've got all of that. I'm just missing transistor, capacitor. Got those. We've got the resistor. The CPU chip? No. The board. We're missing these. So this is too slow. The plastic circuit board. And I can put this in a large chemical reactor. It's running on MV right now. We could run it on EV. One of the things that I wanted to get was the polyvinyl, no, silicon rubber. Silicon rubber, fluid solidifier, that's... Which one did I figure it out? Was coming from better. I guess there's only one way to get the liquid silicone rubber. Polydimethylsiloxane, silicon, hydrochloric acid, and methane. Or is it this guy here? I think it was... It's the same here. I think this recipe. this I can make gallium foil, tantalum wire. That's easy enough. This one, tantalum foil, is fine, but the silicon plate or the polyvinyl chloride sheet I don't have. So that's what we need to do. We need to get silicone. So the first one we're going to set up is this one. Fine tantalum wire and gallium foil. I do have fine tantalum wire. I do not have gallium foil, so that's going to be a bender on 10. Gallium on 10. Let's put 2 in there. Take a couple of these because we're going to be using them. They're going to be fine. Let's grab one of these as well. So it'll store 512. And then if we end up needing more of the copper, then I can, or more of the foil, then I can just do that later. Let's lock that and get this configured. So we've got that. It's just, we just need to put an assembler down. Nope, not a bender, an assembler. Make a couple of those bad boys. Not a bender, damn it. Why? Something got mixed up here. Crafting history, lookup history. This needs to be lookup history. That's crafting history. Assembler. There we go. I was playing with those settings and apparently messed them up. Okay, so let's see. This guy is that polyethylene. Gallium foil, fine tantalum wire. Let's hold 2. $288. And I just need to put gallium foil in here. I probably HV, EV, LV. Yeah, we'll take a full drawer of these. Okay. That's a quest. That was back here in automation. So all we need, the SMD capacitor and the SMD diode. Those are here. And what do these get used for? The LV circuit. The MV, that particular HV, that MV. I think we're okay. The resources that we have right now are fine, set up the way they are. The circuits and whatnot. Where am I making those? They're over here somewhere. There they are. Let's change this. Tin wire. Yeah, let's change this. So it'll be a full drawer. And the same thing with this. So that'll store a full drawer. Okay, so that solved that. The next problem is going to be getting this silicon rubber. So that we need the polydimethylsiloxane, which is going to come from this guy. So we need a large chemical reactor, so it's actually going to be this one. We're going to run it at EV. What would it take to get methanol? Hydrogen and carbon? Oh, that doesn't get used. Methyl acetate. Hey, how's it going, Hyper? What's methyl acetate? Methanol. Hell. I think I'm just going to use this one. Problem is I'm not getting chlorine that fast, so we need to put down a couple of electrolyzers. Concentrated bromine. Acidic bromine. Brominated chlorine vapor. Chlorine, steam, hot chlorinated brominated. This seems like it's a loop. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get bromine. I do have seawater. Is that the best way to get chlorine? I was gonna like process rock salts. Process sodalite. Process salts. But currently I don't have enough area to expand into this. So that's what the new expansion is going to be. I just wanted to work on some other stuff first. Don't need that bender. So maybe it's just time. Seawater, saltwater, best method. Okay. Well, I feel like then I should probably work on the new base because I just don't have room over here to put down some large barrels. A salt byproduct, fluid process, crushed saltpeter, saltpeter. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking I would do. Like all the salt I should just put in an electrolyzer. So let's do that. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then this would be salt water. So I'll just do, I'm going to put 4 electrolyzers down. And they're all just going to be chlorine makers. Oh, that can't go there. Yeah, the soda light, yeah. Yeah, that's this one here that I have set up, that I've got bookmarked. Let's grab some more nodes. This is actually, well, it should be purple, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I did get the turbine figured out. So they're all producing. I did put a bigger hatch on here. That's what I ended up doing. I don't know why these keep like breaking so you can't see them. But yeah, they're all running now. And we've got plenty of charcoal. I did upgrade the farm here. Upgraded this guy to run... No, I had it on HV or EV. Or did I... I guess I just upgraded it to HV. Okay. I thought I upgraded it to EV. I did not upgrade it to EV. But I put a super chest here to store oak logs, and then I'm extracting from this to fill up this drawer. That way this thing is just gonna like produce forever and ever until I get 4 million oak logs. But I don't want to look, I don't want to open this and see 4 million oak logs. I don't know why I put that little buffer there in between. Let's connect these up. Change this. This is purple, red, blue. There we go. Multi-amp dynamo. What is that? Well, like the EV? Two amps out. Probably be EV then, right? Okay. I will definitely be getting there. I do appreciate the helpful information, because I don't know anything at all really when it comes to GregTech and some of the details on some of these things. I just have been playing Minecraft for a long time, so I can figure out a lot of it. okay. Yeah, because it's like the HV dynamo can only pull out 2 amps. So that makes sense. Okay. Filter to salt. And this guy is going to be... This is a fluid filter. Salt water. This needs to have insert as well. So I just need to put those in here. Rock salt, sodalite, salt, salt, water. Now I don't have... this needs to have an extract. That should be going into here. I need to put another node overclocker into it, though. Yeah. Fluid card extract. Fluid card extract. Is that on the right channel? Yes. Okay, that's working. This needs an item extract. I might just put a chest underneath it, or a drawer underneath. Yeah, let's do that. Pop that in there. We'll just let that sit and run. This is not fast enough. It is extracting. Oh, I don't need to extract items. I need to extract fluids. This is sodium. Extract and insert. We'll just change this to white. Okay. Laser rail not transferring items once you get a bunch of them banded together. No, the only thing that you want to make sure is that if you have a lot of stuff on extract, I gotta turn this down a little bit. Turn Chrome down. Is you've got these overclockers in them, like the logistics ones. These gold ones work inside the card, but for both of these to work, this overclocker has to be in here, and you can put up to 8 in there, so it can run 8 additional cards, because it'll only run 1 at a time. So that is correct. What's coming out of here? Potassium. I can put potassium in here. You are going to extract, and you are going to insert. Extract. Insert. Okay, that is working. And I'm going to connect those two, because why not? Okay, that's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. Chlorine. How are you getting salt water? How did you get salt water? Because salt water doesn't really, like, go into the system, I don't think. It's just a closed loop system here. Salt water. Do I have a drawer? Oh yeah, the um Laser IO is great. Laser IO was great, but it's also a little bit weird. Yeah, I need to do some barrel stuff to get salt water. But how's our chlorine now? Okay. We're cranking on the chlorine now. So let's get rid of those. So this guy is chlorine, methane, and water. That's going to be in an LCR. How's my methane? Methane is good. So we just need to build another LCR, which is going to be one of those. And I think I'm just going to put it right next to this one. I do a 1 block. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to put it right next to this one. Large chemical reactor. So if I go bam, bam, I know I'm going to need a coil, right? We're going to put that right there. Let's get 2 HV energy hatches. And how many of these? 18 chemically inert. The problem is I'm gonna need an input bus. Is there a multi-input hatch? Like this can have 1 fluid. Is there anything that can have like multiple fluids? Probably not, huh? LUV dual input hatch. Items and fluids. Yeah, anything that takes a coil can get them upgraded, right? What does this take? 442. Okay, so I can just use ULV. EV has quad and non-upple. EV, that's EV. Non-upple. Oh, there we go. Quad. So once I get to EV, then I'll upgrade. I'll have that opportunity to upgrade. Input bus. We'll go ULV. So 3 fluids and an item. We'll do 3 fluids. And get these done. Now this that made an energy. Oh, sweet. Let's see. Early A2 is brutal now since the update. Yeah. They don't get any coil bonuses. If it doesn't get, I've got them automated anyway, so I'm not crazy worried about it. I mean, the, what are these? The Kanthal coils. That's just the coil that I have automated. I need an output bus, right? This... Ooh. 2 outputs. 3 outputs. Output bus. Just 1, right? And output hatch. Now this, I'm not certain if is going to work. Diluted hydrochloric acid. That'll just go into a distillery to make more hydrochloric acid. Which we have a decent amount of. 16,000 buckets? How do I have that much? Am I storing it in 2 places? Should this be... no. Yeah, it does look like it's probably pretty different. Let's put our outputs... I don't even know if I'm gonna have output bus hatch. Okay, it still works. Okay. Let's see. I'll run a cable up the backside over here. So input bus, I'm going to need 4 interfaces. How much space do I have on this? I've got enough room for 4, but I'm going to have to tap into it. Make sure that hydrogen and chlorine are never, ever in an LCR that has hydrochloric acid as an output. What does that mean? This is an input bus, so this is going to get an item. Silicon dust. And this is going to be on 2. Fluid. Water, chlorine, methane. Water, chlorine, methane. I should probably separate these out. Let's break that, No, I want that. This is going to get disconnected. So now that's 8 channels. And it's running. Let's lock you to hydrochloric acid. Let's lock you to diluted hydrochloric acid. But what I should probably do is just take this diluted hydrochloric acid and pump it right into a distillery. So let's take a distillery. I don't have a Canthal spring. Oh, I can make one. So if I put this here and hook this up, put it on 2. That's going to do that. And then if I take and make a super tank, steam, water, LV pump. And if I do this and push this over there. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna put a storage bus on this. And I'll set it to void. We're gonna lock it. And then from over here on this subnet, this is making the polydimethylsiloxane. And this only needs to go into an LCR with sodium. So I can actually turn this way and put an input bus here. Right, so let's grab another maintenance. And another large chemical reactor. Let's grab another pipe casing. That's going to go there, and another coil. 2 more HV matches. And 2 input buses. Input bus, input bus. Turn that to face that way, because it's fine. Okay, and it's just sulfur. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, I don't know. One more. Shit. And that's on nothing. Sulfur, polydimethylsiloxane. It has power. Oh, I need an output bus. Output bus. Output bus. Let's put another super tank down. No, you know what? I don't want to go with super tank. Let's get rid of this. And put down 2 interfaces. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. Input bus. Let's flip this up for a second. Do that. Pop that in there. Flip this there and there. This one is going to be an output hatch. Yeah, there it goes. Silicon rubber. So let's get rid of all of this. Storing silicon rubber and storing hydrochloric acid. Oh, but this is going to be full size. Hydrochloric acid is going into here now. But there's not a place to store it because the drive is full. Hydrochloric acid. Do I have 2 hydrochloric acid? There's one there, 8128. And over here, hydrochloric. Yes, I do have 2. One of them needs an overflow card. And I actually need 2 of these cards. And I need a fluid disk. Do I have stuff over here still? Yes. So this guy is going to be silicon rubber. This guy, hydrochloric acid. That's going to go there. That goes there. This one goes back in, and this one gets named liquid silicone rubber. That'll go in there, and then that should start to fill up. Yep. Okay, so this has... This is sulfur. So what I should do is actually put... Put an emitter down. And a toggle bus. So I don't necessarily want that to fill up. Silicon rubber. When you have over 128 and less than 64. Okay. You're not running. Why? Chlorine, methane, water, silicon. Oh, because you are slow. $12, 6 seconds at EV. 0.6 seconds. 15 buckets is probably quite a bit, right? Yeah. Okay, so what was I doing with that? It was this guy here. Thin sheets, bender, silicon rubber. Shift click voltage on recipes since it's perfect overclocks. Is that over here? I mean, I'm holding shift. Hold shift to change by perfect overclock. I do not know. I know, I mean, we're getting enough silicon rubber. Now the silicon, if I turn this into an ingot, the ingot can make foils. Pulp, compressor, extruder can make all sorts of stuff. Lathe. So I'll probably want to make ingots, right? Yeah, with the perfect overclock, I haven't figured out, or I haven't been like in a situation that it easily makes sense to me. So I haven't been able to figure out exactly what it means. This is 144, so let's change it to 288. Stock. Silicon rubber. Bucket. Yeah, sure. And then this, it needs to be a casting mold. Do that. We'll take 512. I think I need to put more in here. What's a... We're going to turn this way far down. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's lock that and link it. Okay, so next, thin sheets. We're going to use a bender. I already have a bender, right? Didn't I make a bender accidentally just a second ago? Yes. You are going to take silicon rubber ingot on 10. Okay, so we've got that silicon rubber. Are we out of silicon rubber though? We are. So I think let's move this onto the floor for right now. We'll put that there and then put that there. And let's make another super tank. And this guy I'm going to put on void and lock. Why hydrochloric acid? Can I dump this in the system? Nope. Whatever, I'll just stay in there. So this is going to keep running now, which is definitely going to be better. This, I need to put a pump. An MV pump. Let's get an HV pump. EV, HV. We'll do that. That's staying full. You are exporting. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this will fill up. We'll have a lot of diluted hydrochloric acid. But that's going to let this guy keep on running. Okay. And then a normal overclock is 4x power, but only 2x speed. Oh, yeah. Half the time, but that's twice as much energy. Yes, I do remember that now. Yeah, that does make sense. And I don't remember where that got explained to me another time before, but I do remember hearing that, and it made sense. Let's see. The SMD capacitor, tantalum foil. Do I have that set up? No. So tantalum foil is what we need, which is a bender. Tantalum on 10. Now, how fast is this? That's not that fast. I don't think we're going to need a ton of the tantalum foil. Yeah, it's only used for that or wires. Okay, so that's good. That's ready. So now it's just putting those together in an assembler, which I do not have crafted already. But there it goes. Bam, 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 bam. Thin silicon rubber, tantalum. And you get 72 millibuckets. Of polyethylene. Thin silicon, thin or tantalum, polyethylene. Now we're making those, the SMD capacitors, and those are faster, so I should replace those in these recipes. SMD capacitor. We'll change it to 2. And this one to 4. This one to 8. Okay, so now it's the plastic circuit board. Several tiers higher. Yeah. Yeah, because then it's not just absolutely demolishing the power. Okay, so those are running nicely. The problem that we're running into now with creating these is the plastic circuit board, which is an LCR recipe. Do I want to put one more over here? I could squeeze it like over here. Yeah, let's do that. PTFE, PTFE, pipe casing. Get a bunch of these guys. Get a maintenance hatch. Get a large chemical reactor. A coil. Plastic circuit board is 2 inputs. Right, input, input, input. And if I put this guy right here and there. There. Right there. I'll do... What was I clicking on? I need 1 output bus. ULV, that works. And 2 HV energy hatches. HV energy hatch, bam, bam. And those will connect here and here. We'll do it like that. Break that. We'll say output bus. Input, input, input. Okay, those are hooked up. We'll put a drawer there. That's going to store those. And these... Gonna get 2 fluids, 2 items, and a fluid. Item, item, fluid. The fluid we can just do... Iron 3 chloride. Let's do a... No, that's fine. It's fine to do that. These I want to flip. No, I don't care. Plastic circuit board. Copper foil. And let's grab some more cables. I don't need smart cables. We can just use Fluix. Copper foil. Plastic circuit board is not connected to anything, because those are made here. This is actually now going to extract out of the bottom. Lock that. Need to link it to this drawer network down here. Like that, and then I should see a bunch of those start to leave. Yep. Yep, and this guy's running, making us plastic circuit boards. We're gonna lock you and get that linked up. How fast is this running? What is it slow on? Copper foil? Copper foil, apparently. Where is copper foil being made? I'm assuming it's over here because it's so slow. Or not. Is that over on Star Deck 1? Where, oh where is copper foil? I did have it automated. Or it is automated somewhere around here. Large bender. Material press or this? Burma Bright. Burma Bright. Vacuum freezer. Burma Bright. Aluminum, magnesium, manganese. Yeah, so in the new platform, I definitely want to expand a lot of the way this stuff works. Really? Am I not making copper foil? How am I not making copper foil? I am really confused by that. Because copper foil is definitely something that like has a substantial use for those plastic circuit boards. And those plastic circuit boards I was using to make... Oh, nothing? Because I only just started making these. Oh, these resin printed circuit boards? So that tells me this is over here. Oh, what the hell is stone dust doing in here? Lock it. There we go. So I was making it. It just got screwed up. Because I didn't have a drawer locked, apparently. I thought everything was locked. Oh, here's another one not locked. How did I end up with drawers not locked? How fast is this? Not fast enough. So let's get down a bender on 10. Put copper in there and put you on 10. Am I out of range? I am out of range. Oh, man. And this, I think, is fully upgraded. Ah, damn it. It is. Now, what else? I can just put another controller over here. There we go. And now we are back to quickly making these. 9 ticks. Fantastic. Let's grab one of these zones. Just to plug that spot right there. And that one. Okay. So I think it's about time we go and explore the other area for our base expansion. None of this stuff I need. We'll take the backpack. Building gadget, copy paste gadget. Drop all that off. Grab some of those. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is over here, I marked out the center of our new platform. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That will work. So what I'm gonna do, using this guy, is take this and bump it up to 100. This is it's like plots.uk or whatever. Plots.co.uk. Oh, it reset. So this is actually a website. So our next platform is going to be 99 by 99, and I'm going to build a big giant circle. Yeah, Platline will be coming up really soon, and it's going to go on this new platform. So what I need to do is expand on this. And I got to go out 44 blocks. I got to go 44 blocks this way. And 44 blocks this way. Okay, now this one is going to be there. And this one is there. So if we take a look at this guy from over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 6 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need some more blocks. Okay, and then it's 2 3s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. One, 2, 3, 4 2s. And then 2 1s and a 2. And then how many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a 2. And 2 1s. And it's 4 2s. Four 2s. 2 3s. What the hell? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This has to go this way. Let's fix that. I screwed that up. So that was our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then our 2. 2 singles. Four twos. This looks off. This looks way off. Break this, break this. 42, 42. So these are the same distance. Clearly something is wrong. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another 6. And then 2 3s. I didn't put these out far enough. That's the problem. Okay, I'll just use the copy and paste gadget to fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 3s. A 6. And then another 6. Center, that should be center. Six, 6, 2 3s, 2 3s, 4 2s, 4 2s. Just way far off. But if I do this, 47, 47. That is actually correct. Yes. Okay. The only issue will be moving out from here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can cut this. That's coming to there, and that's coming to there. Cut and paste. Let's change you to cut. Do that and that. It's slow. We're gonna put that guy. Oh, I missed it. I didn't get far enough. Let's clear that. Move it down one. Confirm. Anchor. Paste that in. Okay, now let's fix this. Now what we can do is take our copy paste gadget. We're going to copy from here to here. And we're going to actually expand it out. Clear it, because I need to go one more block out. There to there. And that did get the whole thing, right? Yes. Yes. So now all I need to do is click, paste, clear, confirm, rotate it that way. Let's anchor it just to make sure where we want it. Yes. So paste that. Rotate it again. Paste. Rotate again. Paste. Sweet. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Okay. Now I want to take this guy and add on to it. I only want it to be 2 deep. How am I going to do that in a way that is acceptable? Like this. Yep. I probably should have like done the one side first. Now this is a double. This coming over here. Base expansion day. There we go. Yeah, plat line. Any tips for plat line? Tips and or tricks? This is the newest version of this pack. Oh, I don't know what I did here. That doesn't go there. Okay, there we go. That's better, but this is a problem. There we go. And over here, probably a similar situation. What the hell? Yeah, just some base building. I'm expanding over here. We're not done with HV, but a lot of stuff in HV is done over here. I do have some room where I'll finish doing some expanding, but over here I know that I'm going to need a lot more room for multi-blocks and everything. So just trying to get everything sorted. should do a 3 block. These aren't going to reach across. Only tip about plat line. We process all the byproducts. It ends up being neutral with nitric acid, hydrochloric acid. Just loop them back. Okay. Okay, that's all good. Here. Yeah, just trying to build an outside ring here. Get ready for the new base expansion. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to... I'm gonna build out this circle. And what I think I'll do is build some other circles. When I expand the base, I'm just gonna like copy this circle. Okay, let's see. Use white concrete. If I were to copy this, one, two, three, four, five. 7, 9. 9 blocks in. Missed one. Bam. Okay. Let's look on the map. Looks a little weird. I think it's alright. Energy right now is coming from some steam turbines and some dynamos over here burning diamonds. They're upgraded with the MV upgrade kits, and these have Lumium turbines. I haven't explored beyond that. I know going with some sort of like gas turbine is probably better, right? I should probably get what, like benzene or something running? Fission reactors. Benzene for nitrobenzene. Why is there... Oh, the light is just coming from those. Okay. So why is there light over here? Nitrobenzene from wood tar. Yeah, I did recently set up a pyrolysis oven. I want to build a huge platform like this so I can stack up a lot more stuff like that and do a lot more expansion. Okay. Now let's take this guy and we're gonna expand it across. Looks like I'm out of this stuff. What is this? Zytel? Coming in slowly. Just stone cutter. It's a stone cutter. I think what I would need to do. So that's over here. That's this guy. It's a little bit better. Oops. I'm running out. Okay, so what, maybe glass? I should probably put a layer of this over here. Goes down. A little line across there. I should just copy and paste this. I should have really just, oh, whoops. Built like one corner. And then, yeah, that's right. Should have just built one corner and then copy and pasted it from there. Vision 24 EV amps. I think I have a decent amount of thorium. Shouldn't have used such a hard block. I think I need to, yeah, I need to connect these corners. Concrete. There we go. The EBFs over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 right here. And then over here, these ones Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 26 EBFs altogether. I think they're pretty neat. I might do another design and might try and do another stack like this, but do them as quad EBFs. So flip them around on the backside over here as well, and then move power input to the front. And the way I plan on like expanding through my base is oh yeah, I've got everything is on passive. I don't have a single thing like if I go to craftable right here, I don't have a single pattern set up on request. Everything is just passive. Passive the world. If I go and look at circuits, circuits are on passive. Over here, I've got, they're right here. There's ULV, LV, MV, HV. These HVs are being used in the passive of these EVs. And then over here, I've got LV, MV, and HV on passive as well. And over here, here's MV on passive. And then back here on Star Deck 1, these are LVs on passive. So, got 2,000 of those. 1,100 of those. I don't know why those are not crafting anymore. What's wrong with this? 2 diodes. Why are you not getting 2 diodes? Okay. I'm glad you asked about that because I just realized my system was broken. So I wasn't getting any more of those actually. But yeah, these are all set up. The HV circuits, what's wrong with these HV circuits? Why are these not getting anything? Is it the plastic circuit board? It is the plastic circuit board. What's wrong with the plastic circuit board? Iron 3 chloride is good. Copper's okay. The plastic circuit is not okay. So this guy is just slow. So I really should put down like another chemical reactor is what I'm finding out. Polybenzimidazole, polyvinyl chloride, polyether ether ketone sheet, polyethylene, polytetrafluoroethylene. I should swap this out to be this recipe. And that should work better. I like doing full passive because just when you do stuff on demand, it just takes so long to get anything. Okay, so clearly there's a problem with our plastic circuit board craft. At EV, it's at 3.1. Am I that concerned? I mean, yes. And I could connect it up over here, I think. I just hate making a request on a craft and then, like, just having to sit and wait. Take, for instance, like this guy. If you wanted to craft this on demand, you've got to wait for 4 sheets. You've got to process these ingots. You got to process rods. Or, boom, I've just got like a stack over here, always. I mean, to each his own. But I just prefer it that way. Let's do surface mode. Yeah, surface mode doesn't work that well. You know what would probably work even better if I did horizontal wall? Like this. Bam. 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 One more there. I mean, yeah, you know, you can overclock stuff, and if there are 2 stacks buffered over here, so that's the thing too. Like, well, not this one in particular. This one there is a stack that's buffered, but in this case, like that PTFE casing, like that's only used in making, well, I guess a chemical plant, bacterial, but it's not. I mean, there's 25 there. If there's something that I'm going to use that's going to take like a bunch of them, like I'll just increase the buffer size. Like I'm not going to need more than 64 auto maintenance hatches at a time. And if I do, like I'll throw a copper upgrade on here and it'll store 512. Or like I did with these. You know, I've got 2000 ULV chips. I'm not really going to need them. But if I did end up needing more, then I can just add on to it. And if this process is ever slow, so all of this is just going to be legacy stuff eventually. I'm not going to tear down any of these processes, you know, because power scales. So everything that's over here, even though it's kind of expensive on power now, it won't be. Just like this stuff over here, like 2 EU per tick. Like I don't really care if this thing sits and runs. All of this stuff will just be like legacy systems before you know it. And then it'll just be cool to like go back later and do a base tour. Be like, oh yeah, hey, remember this? Later on the down the road when I'm setting up fission reactors, I'll be able to go back and look at the original. Oh, I ran out of glass too. Damn it. Yeah, this is one of those instances where, you know, the buffers that I have are low. Like, I should probably store a full 2K of that. Same thing with this. I'm going to turn that up. This light blue glass. Yeah, I think I'll play until Stargate. I mean, I think the pack is plenty fun. I'm having fun playing it. That's for sure. The only thing, like, the only modifications I might make over here would be, like, turning stuff off. So eventually, when I don't need any of these things, you know, if I've upgraded them, if I'm like, oh man, like, I'm using way more fine gold wire than this wire mill can make, you know, I might just turn this wire mill off eventually. Or I could just come over here and cut the connection to AE2 just to, like, cut down on lag. The only time it's ever really a problem is when, like this, when my buffers weren't large enough. Like here, I'm running out of glass, which is kind of a bummer, but there's other stuff that I can do. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the pack seems fun enough that I'm like interested in beating it. I mean, I would like to say that I'm going to stay here on this pack until it's done. Where is the center? Is that the center? No, I think this one's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, this is the center right here. I feel like I'm like really out of glass now. What's the hold up here, Chief? Just not extracting fast enough. Round robin. They are all on round robin. This guy also needs acceleration cards. Do I not have? I did not have light stained blue glass in there. That's why that was a problem. I think it was crafted through here and pushing out into there, but it wasn't working fast enough. The current end goal, where is that? This guy? Cat. Maxwell. Oh, I don't want to read that. Spoiler alert. I haven't even looked at this quest book in a minute. Let's go back over here. Need some anchors. Now, I don't think this will reach all the way over to here. No. So the middle ground will be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's finish this. Bam. I don't know if I have enough to finish the whole thing, but we're gonna get close. There's a lot of bats. We gotta deal with the bats. We have a pest problem. Need light. Oh, I'm ran out of glass again. Damn it. Backlog of videos. How do I build so well? A rare enchantment book. Which enchantment book? How's it going, Dylan? I didn't say hey to Wiz Grail either. Is that who we have watching? As far as like building goes, like the inspiration isn't really much at all. I just try and like build something that I feel like is interesting. Like a lot of this stuff, you know, the original platform, you know, this is the grass that we started on. You know, so if you start up this world, boom. Like this grass right here is going to look real familiar. And then I put my chest here, and then I expanded up because I thought it was pretty cool to have like this outer walkway here and looking at the main platform. My bed's been there for like quite a long time. And then I expanded this way. And then also over here, expanded downstairs. And then from over here, we expanded into the range book. I don't know. Over here, I expanded out into like biodiesel. And I wanted to build a bigger platform here or a bigger building. But I couldn't really decide. The quest for the travel anchor or the staff. Where's that at? Oh, look, I got a quest that's not completed here. Mechanics, welcome. Quality of life? No, there's no book for it. Maru Cat. Over here, I expanded when we got more into power and started out LV over here and then quickly kind of expanded into MV with little bits of kind of spattering of MV and LV throughout the area. And then we expanded down here. Here's our kind of MV manual machines and the EBFs. Some more MV processing over here. This is when we got AE2 unlocked, so I got stuff set up on passive over here, like the laser IO cards, pistons, laser IO filters, stuff like that. These are building blocks over here, and a couple of aluminum pistons and motors. Yeah, the Range 3 book. I'm clicking on it. It doesn't say. I mean, it says I can upgrade the staff with it, but... And then over here, this is like ore processing in these electric ore factories. Apparently there's something wrong with them. I don't know if they're, I don't know, who knows, they're running out of power apparently. Because it's nighttime. And then over here is like raw ore production. So we got some of this stuff coming in over here. These are the mechanical sieves, the rock filtrators, and the void extractors. We've got a decent amount of power as long as it's daytime. When it gets to be nighttime, that's when the power drops off pretty hard. And then over here I expanded this way to get us into HV, and then this is our expansion into the clean room. It's a max size clean room, and these are the web screens from web displays, so you can see we're actually live right now. We can actually go, and I'll mute it. It's muted right now, so look, there's the live stream, and there's you guys. We're gonna get to some Inception here in just a second. We reimagined cable. Try it for free. Let's dismiss that. Oh, here we go. If you haven't already, come down here to this button right here. Bam. And click subscribe. We're about to see some big Inception here. Oh, there it goes. Clicking on the screen, clicking on the screen. But yeah, boom. Hit that subscribe button. We're up to 590 subscribers. But yeah, this is HV over here. HV and a touch into EV. These chemical reactors are running on EV. I did have this pyrolyze oven running on EV for a minute, but then we were burning up a lot of power. So I turned that off. Yeah, I know. See, I don't want to make it forever day though, because I would much prefer it actually be forever night. I would much prefer it just be forever night. This needs to be on surface mode now. Surface and not fuzzy. Do I want... don't think I want it illuminated with those like that. But I do want to make this too thick here on the concrete side. Okay, it looks like we got enough concrete. Oh, I missed some. Let's see. I am on... Yeah, I'm on hotfix 3. All right, let's see if this got messed up at all. A little bit right there. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, so I think that is a good expansion. It's pretty good on the map. I like that the circles, like it's a circle. I use plots to make this circle, but then this inside circle is a little bit wonky, which I'm actually okay with. Just been lazy when you get on, just jump around. Yeah, it is. It can be tough to make progress sometimes. I feel like there is just so much to do, and it's like, okay, what am I going to do next, and what am I going to progress into next? And that's why I stopped. One of the other reasons I don't. One of the other reasons I like setting up the passive processes like this, because I think it's a little bit more fun than just like encoding a bunch of patterns. Because then you make like one machine of each, and then you just call it good. But if you look, statistics, items, crafted, like let's scroll down. Let's scroll down to like machines. Which one is crafted? The third one. Like I've crafted 17 MV assemblers, 17 HV assemblers, 17 MV 16 amp energy converters. You know, a lot of this stuff, 14 macerators. What about placed? Times used. Yeah, I'm looking forward to there are some things already that I did upgrade. Like some of these macerators making things like copper dust, silver dust, stuff like that. Ooh, an entire periodic table with storage monitors. That sounds pretty neat. But I feel like this play style makes it a little bit easier to not get like bored, because then I'm not just like putting down an EBF and putting down an ingredient buffer and then just taking everything out and putting it into one EBF. Like I've built almost 30 EBFs at this point, and I definitely plan on building a lot more. And then what I think I'm gonna do over here. Wow, I've got range over here. I'm just out of range. If I stand in the center, I have enough range. So let's get another wireless access point. And I should put this Whoa, those broke really fast. I should put this, like, right there. And then... Why is that not working? That should be... Oh, that's, I need to put, like, a P2P on that, actually. But I can't put it on this way. It would have to be like this. Do I want to do that? I do that. P2P. Connection point there. Memory card. And then what I can do from here is get more cables. Put that there. Put an interface here. And a storage bus. We can do little kissy faces. Do that. And if I do this, ooh, Fluix steel ingot. Do I have that? I don't. How do I make Fluix steel? It's a vacuum freezer. I can chemical bath it. Okay. And then the hot is, ooh, an electric blast furnace with helium gas. How do I get helium gas? Refinery gas, natural gas, sulfuric gas, heavy oil, monazite. It gets me 200 millibuckets. That seems kind of crappy. Endstone. How do I get endstone? In an LCR? Oh, look at that. Glowstone and lava will get us endstone. Affinity booster. I cannot. Netherite, Certus, Quartz, Skystone, Alloy, and Nether Stars. I don't know how to make Nether Stars. Nether Star Dust. Small piles. I don't... Oh, Nether Star Shards. I don't know how to make a Nether Star Shard. Oh, here we go. PCB coolant. Fire infused shard. Fire charge. Energized nether star. Okay. That's going to be a process. So how many channels do I have over here? Because I have another set of blast furnace I need to hook up. I need helium gas, which is going to come from endstone dust. Tungstate and platinum. 1% chance. I could make an EV. Oh no, I don't have titanium yet. So endstone or monazite? I do have monazite geodes. Should set up another... Oh, tungsten. IV machine holes. Ah, frick. could take that and macerate it, centrifuge it, or I could thermal centrifuge. I should just build another ore processor like this. I want to build a new ore processing line. What is this? Impure? No, I don't have any impure stuff. So let's see. Oh, is this? No, it almost looked like it was off center. Better not be. No, it's not. Okay, so I need to get this fluix steel made up. This guy, fluix steel ingot, chemical bath, fluix steel dust. Oh, I can just mix it this way. But I need the helium. Oh, I could do it without helium. Full processing lines. Okay. I mean, it's on passive, right? So are there, like, it's more efficient? You get better outputs, like going through one of these routes. But if I need more crushed monazite, I can just, like, I can just make this faster. Right? If I turn this up, like EV, going up to IV, LUV at some point, ZPM. Just making those faster would do the same thing, or are there outputs that I'm not going to get? EBF. I need to stop getting distracted. That one there, that one there. $20 coils. Two mufflers. Flip them inside. Two maintenance hatches. Flip those inside. And then I can use helium. I won't use helium right now, but in the future, probably. 2 input buses, 2 input hatches. And this already has an output on it. Hatch, Patch, bus, bus. That should be enough power to it. We'll grab faces. We need emitters. Toggle buses. Anchors. Cables. You go there. There, you get an emitter and a toggle bus. You're gonna get fluix steel and fluix steel, and these need to be flipped. Gonna need our robot arms and screwdriver. Keep exact 1. Keep exact 1. And that is everything. I don't have enough heat-proof casing. Don't have enough Invar rods. We'll just do that. I lost my file. Get another vanadium steel one. There we go. Don't take my wrench. What's wrong with you? Okay. Now, this just needs to be fluix steel 512 to 56. Switch that. Okay. Those are all hooked up. Need a drawer. Put another heat-proof casing down there. And now a mixer. It'll go right here. And fluix steel dust is a fluix steel and a steel dust. No circuit. Okay. You are going to auto export out the bottom. Just one of those. Lock that, link it. That should be going up here. This just needs to be changed to 1. Circuit 1. Circuit 1. And now hot fluix steel goes in here. And you are extracting hot. You are going to insert that. Boom. Fluix steel. Oh, yeah. We don't need to put that other stuff in there. Configuration and linking. We need that. Lock, link. 4. There we go. Make sure none of this is broken. Yep, that's just running. Okay, fantastic. So now we have fluic steel. Now what does fluic steel get used for? Are there uses for the plates? There's not. Are there uses for the foils? There is. The annihilation core? Is there another way? Okay, there is another way. This is just more efficient. Okay. Okay, I was worried there for a second. Double plates, fluic steel casing. Ooh, large ME assembler. Look at that. Someday. Let's delete all of those things. I was making more controllers. Which took this, which takes that. So I should put those into a lathe. Or some of them at least. Lathe is here. This guy, put there and there. Y is... Yeah, that can't be connected like that, right? Yeah, it's weird. I could connect them around a ring like this. I need 3 more. Okay, now I need a lights over here. There is... what is it? What are the lights? Simply light. There are these columns. How do these look? They're a little small. They're easy to craft though. Do they stack decent? Ooh, they do kind of stack decent. Can I stack them upside down? No. That's a bummer. They're not like end rods. It'd be a lot cooler if they were like end rods, though. How do they look on girders? They do not look good on girders. There's no good post, a framed post. Wall? I have walls. If I use something like this. Deep slate. I do not have deep slate apparently. Polished blackstone. No. Plating wall. It's not quite thick enough. I don't really like that. How does that look? Let's get, is this, what's the range on this guy? 16 meters. Wireless boosters. Do I still have access way out here? Yes. I like this. We could try with chains. Chain. I do have some. There's this large chain here. What is it? What did this look like? Oh, it connects too. Oh, both of them do. Okay. I think the smaller chain looks better. There's also the option... Where did these get this? That kind of sits on the end nicely. Didn't have other lights. That's simply... Is this light bulb? Nah, that's not good. Mm. Nope. How does that look with the chain? No. Does that look better at the bottom? Just so chunky up here. Is there, oh, what is it? A gearbox? Yeah, there's not like a better gearbox framed. Isn't there... I thought there was a framed gearbox. Do I like it better with or without the chains? I think without. I think it just looks cleaner. Let's put away these. Let's grab our copy paste gadget. Let's grab more of these guys and more of these and more of these. Oh. I don't know what would look good from the copycat. I think this kind of works, right? And I can't I, aren't these lights, can't you dye them? No, you can't. Yeah, there's no way to change the colors. That's a little bit of a bummer. So let's take this and change it to copy. See if we can get this whole thing pulled in here. Yeah. Change it to paste and lift it up. Paste one there. Let's move it so it's actually on my cursor. Oh, it's even pasting it down with the correct, like, with the girders. The girders having these things activated. Oh, I ran out of girders. And then over here, we put it right in the corner. Right there. Right there. And there. And there. Ran out of girders again. Nope. Undo. There we go. Okay. So we have our controller here. Let's put a bunch of this garbage away. Just clear out the inventory so we can clear our mines. Screwdriver. Wrench goes there. Memory card goes there. Backpack. Card holder. Nodes. Everything else can go back into the system. Okay, now it's going to be nighttime soon, so we'll see what the base looks like. We don't need bats. Apparently the drill is not a good weapon. None of these do damage? Give me a sword. Bluix sword. Nether quartz. Okay, diamond. Come here, come here. Come on, just die already. There we go. Okay. We'll put that there. So I'm sure we'll probably have some more bats in this area. There's not, we don't have F7, right? No. F7, F9? Nope. Oh, right. We got those. Okay, so probably maybe Platline or Distillation Tower. I should probably set up. That's going to be the next process, is taking this metal ore mixture, which I have, and processing it. And then what do I do with this? This is supposed to get centrifuged afterwards? Or to make better metal ore mixture? Because that gets me 1. And then I can take this and mix it with stone, dust, and lava to get 2 more. So it's just a loop. But I need a distillation tower with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 outputs, right? That's an output. That's an output. I'm guessing the outputs go on the bottom. Is there a quest, a very tall multi-block that allows you to distill one fluid into multiple others without having to choose, like the distillery? Single block distilleries can still be used, but won't give you all the products, and can't be overclocked. So let's make our first distillation tower. 2 pumps. Large stainless steel, 2 of those. Boom. Distillation tower. Checkbox. Now, desulfurizing. Mix oil distillation byproducts with some hydrogen to clean them, allowing you to further distill them into oil cracking. Lockable hatches. Fluid out hatches have the power to be locked to only accept a certain fluid. This can be useful in multi-blocks like the large chemical reactor and distillation tower. Okay. So let's grab that copy paste gadget back out and grab those walls back out. Grab another set of girders. I think I have enough lights. Oh, there's a lot of bats coming through over here. Let's find the middle. And I need the middle over here. Is there a middle? $28. There's not a middle. Damn. 14, 13, 13, 13. So the middle is going to be about here. Isn't there a way to turn off passive spawning? I just don't want all these bats here. Spawn bat, batch composter. I don't want to spam lights down. Okay, so just what I'm going to end up doing is once I start to get machines down, I'll light them up, and then it's no big deal, whatever. Okay, so distillation tower, we are going to set up over here because we're going to have a lot of stuff coming out. And this is a 3x3, right? So if I put it... here. It's going to be 7 outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Output hatch. We'll just use ULV. Output bus. And then it's going to be 10 buckets coming in. So ULV won't work, so it needs to be LV. Two HV energy hatches. And does this need to be solid? No, it's hollow in the middle. Okay. And then also a maintenance hatch. So if we do that, energy. Input hatch is going to go like here. Then output bus can go on the bottom. And then it's output hatches all the way up, right? And then it's these guys. Stainless steel frames, and it's not going to matter. Let's get half a stack of those. And I ran out of stainless steel plates, but that's okay. Where was I making stainless steel plates at? I think they're back here. Yeah, right there. Ooh, we're running out of power. Need to solve the power issue. What should I do for power? What should I do for power, like, right now? I should probably put a point on here. I don't want to. That's better. This guy's still running? I guess so. I would like it to stop taking my wrench. Don't have many options. It kind of sucks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 19. And I'm guessing this isn't going to work. Oh, no. Okay, cool. So this distillation tower should be working, right? I've got 7 outputs because I'm going to be I want to process this metal mixture. So I've got 1 output on the bottom for the actual dust, and then these will output the fluids, and then I can also lock them, right? Or does this need to be moved up? This area is broken and I can't see what these actually are. Oh, my Lanta. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or should I just put 1 interface down? Input, output. If I put 1 interface down, I can just connect all of them to it. Then I should be able to store fluid there. Or I could put like a little subnet down. I don't really want to do that though. The one thing that kind of sucks, there's not like a multi-tank, right? I can put down one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't want to turn those on. I don't want those down yet. I just want to put the input one down. Then I need an HV energy converter. The ME ingredient buffer is a multi-tank. Oh, yeah. Okay. Lumium. Okay, and let's grab a point. Everything from the future going on is going to be wired with points. That's going to fill up. That's not doing anything. Fantastic. I'm going to need a connection over here. I'm just not certain how I want to do that. I almost want each one of these to be their own little subnetwork. So what I kind of want to do is put connector right there. And then down here, in the middle, I can put a wireless connector down there. And then run connections off of that. Interface, storage bus, Fluix, controller, point. But that needs a P2P coming off of it. So I'll have to like tuck that in right there. And then this. It's a P2P connection here. And just a single cable will do just fine. And I'm going to set up a new connection. That one's full. These are not full, but I'm not messing with those anymore. So we need another P2P, another fence cable, and an anchor. I actually want that to be there. That. That's going to connect there. And take a memory card, clear it, grab that. Maybe I should move this over here. Yeah, I like that better. So coming from here is going to be the wireless access point. And the interface and the storage bus. Controller point. And then what I'll do is run connections off of this. And then I can do storage buses or storage links from here. Okay, let's grab another wireless. This needs to be a dense cable. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Storage bus, that's going to push that into there. And I need to put a disk drive on this. Or I can just put storage buses on the super tanks. In the drawer right there. Wait, that's power. I need 7 super tanks. Where'd I run out of? In screws. Super tank, 7 of those. Let's get a super chest too. Why not? Nope. Like that, and then your input. Okay, so that's there, so it should automatically take that. This needs to be molten ore mixture. Input hatch. Molten ore mixture. 16 takes 10. So if I do that, that'll keep it fully stocked up. This needs to connect to here. How did this run out of power? Can't connect to itself. This needs to connect to here. This is supposed to be getting power, and it's not. Are my turbines running? Turbines are running. There's no power backed up in here. We don't have any backed up there, though. That's a problem. Why are you not getting energy? Because I'm not producing enough over here. Let's put a plug down, I guess. Now are you working? Yeah, you're working now. Okay, so that means this guy's working? Yeah, metal ore mixture. You take 60 seconds, but that's okay. And I need 8 storage buses. I can't put one on here, though. So this needs to go back there, and this will go there. And I'm going to wait to put that storage bus on there until I can lock that. The start of Platline, right? Because it's what, Sheldonite? Boom, metal ore mixture. Lock that guy. Lock you. Bauxite. Pitchblende. Molybdenite. Ilmenite. Bastnasite. Tungstate. Sheldonite. Ah. All of these need locked. And then I'm also going to do partitioning these. It's probably overkill. Okay, now the problem is this cannot see that. So do I need to do another interface storage bus? Because what is this? Metal mixture. Yeah, so if I flip this, though, if I do this and this, whoops, not what I wanted to do. I mean, it is, but it isn't. That's an interface, so I need a storage bus. This is probably not the way to do it. Interface, storage bus, interface. What happened here? Offline. Why is this not working? Oh, because I disconnected it. Duh, stupid. Now I can see the metal mixture dust. Okay. Okay, so that does work. It is a roundabout janky setup, but it works. We're using 9 of 32 channels off of this side. Okay, okay, okay. Now the sheldonite is what I'll be processing next, right? So the sheldonite ore and stone dust will make sheldonite. And then this I need to put through, isn't it Platline? Let's see. Sheldonite dust? No, it's line processing lines. Platinum group sludge. But to get that, I need purified sheldonite. To get purified, we can wash it in water or distilled water. And then from that, we need the crushed sheldonite, which comes from raw sheldonite, which comes from the autoclave, an HV autoclave. Okay. What's wrong with this? It's not getting enough power. Okay, so power is a huge issue right now. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this distillation tower off. And having some big issues over here. We chewed up a bunch of steel. Okay. So I can craft a bunch of these. Should I just place down a bunch of these steam turbines? And I guess the next thing would be maybe, I don't know, solar. Solar 3s. EV circuits. No, I don't have titanium yet. I have no idea how to get titanium. Not titanium, titanium, centrifuge. From sapphire slurry. Ruby slurry. That sounds familiar. How do I get ruby slurry? Crushed ruby and aqua regia. That's nitric acid and hydrochloric acid. Nitric acid is nitration mixture. Nitric acid is nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen. Okay. So let's just go with the turbines. It's kind of a bummer. Let's make like 8 of these. Processing bauxite and ilmenite. Okay, so with this, let's put down. How am I going to do it? This can take in a decent amount, right? This is going to have an extract that is going to be round robin. And we're going to turn it all the way down to a bucket every 4 ticks. You'll be insert, insert, insert. Now these turbines, they just make 1 amp, right? So I should just be able to connect them up with these. Now, do I have to connect them on the back? Can I rotate them down? I can. Then I'll do this. And then this is an input. Wire cutters. Okay, put that back down, and this guy, let's grab our memory card, and I'm just going to copy this to there. Oh, I need to connect these. And this needs to be, what, faster? How much can this hold? It can hold 64,000? Each one of these are getting steam. Let's take it up to 2 buckets. A little slow. Let's put down another one, and let's get a card cloner. Oops. Why is that not working? Oh, because I don't have those. That goes there. Do that. And this needs overclockers. Okay. My only concern now is if we're making enough charcoal and making enough steam. It looks like we don't have any more steam backlogged. I am not making steam fast enough is what it looks like. Ah. Okay. So what's the next fuel source that I should go for? Because I should probably be running, like a gas burning generator, right? Stainless steel. Ah, it takes EV. Shit. Titanium. So it's just make more steam then, huh? The answer is going to be make more steam. Yeah, because this should be getting power and it's not. Okay, so let's say we take our bauxite, which is over here, which we can't see because this system is dead, because we don't make enough power. Mm-hmm. Need to switch out this network. Generator network. Let's change it to yellow. This needs to be generator network. This needs to be generator network. And this needs to be generator network. And then this actually here needs to be that network, and this needs to be generator network. So that's adding power to that. And then this should hopefully be getting energy. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is getting power. This, I turned it back on. I don't know if I'm making enough energy, but I should be able to see this bauxite. Bauxite I'll turn into raw bauxite. So basically I need like 7 autoclaves over here. If this takes 60 seconds, I could just put an autoclave on it. And then like 8 seconds. So until I put this on, like all the way up to LUV, if I just put an autoclave on there with stone dust, I could automatically turn it right into bauxite. And then from there is when I would process it into like whatever else. Crushed bauxite. What rutile is titanium, right? Does it have to be in the chemical reactor? Yeah, chemical reactor, titanium tetrachloride. And that goes into an EBF with magnesium to make hot titanium. Magnesium chloride. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I'm probably going to look into doing is more power. Because our power situation sucks. It sucks real bad. So I don't really want to spam these down. So I'll probably look into like the gas burning generator. And look into getting something going here. Benzene, nitrobenzene. Benzene comes from like a distillery. Wood tar. Wood tar comes from the pyrolysis oven. Okay, so I guess I don't know. I think what I'm gonna need to do is swap out these steam generators burning charcoal. So I'm not sure like if my wood production is gonna keep up with that. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but definitely power production needs to be like upgraded by a lot. I don't think these guys are going to help all that much. Or I need to just change the way that I'm doing it. And I think titanium is one of the things that I want to get into next. Because that's going to let me finish getting into EV. Vacuum freezer, EV machine hall. Nichrome, tungsten steel. This doesn't say anything about titanium, does it? EV converter. Derium. Radon. Okay. So next step is going to be power. Yeah, definitely for sure power. I'm not exactly certain. Or maybe I'll just have to limp through. I think I'll... Man, I don't know. I think I'll have to limp through. I'm gonna limp through and get titanium. That's gonna be the next thing that I'm going for. And then from there, we'll get into EV and get into the EV rotor holder. Because we'll be able to upgrade our things there. And then the EV dynamo. Probably like a... I don't know. What's the difference between the 4 amp and whatnot? Platinum. Oh, platinum. Bro. Gross. Okay, so can't go up that high. Oh, that takes platinum too. Damn it. Okay. Alright, so platinum and titanium. That's what we're going to be looking at next. Oh, turbine. Yeah, that's as high as that goes, huh? I can craft either of these. So maybe that's what I need to do. Switch to the gas turbine and get wood tar production going. Charcoal byproducts. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to have to call it there. Thanks for stopping in.